Yokoso, Game Grame. I'm Tom this, and today we're playing some Pokemon in Japanese. Just so you know, I've got the transcript down below. If you want to take a look at it, it's really nice to look through that and, try translating a few lines on your own and then comparing them to my translations and things like that. Just a note, my translations aren't always perfect. I'm also learning. This is a whole learning experience for all of us, but hopefully I can still guide you along and give you some hints. If you have questions, though, because there are some times when I kind of gloss over things, ask questions. I've got the chat open for the live stream. If you're watching after the live stream, you can always leave a comment. The comments, people always leave really good comments with notes about things that I messed up too. So even if you don't have a question, it's worth checking out the comments, by the way. Also, Twitter, email, all that stuff. It's a good way to ask your questions, get them answered, things like that. Anything else? Oh yeah, thank you for Tavi and Argenis. They always help me prepare the transcripts and prepare grammar points sometimes, because I do review these in advance when I'm going through them, and I'm like, what the heck does this mean? And they're always super helpful in terms of checking me and helping me out. So, credit to them where credit is due. Anything else? I think that is about it. So, without further ado, let's get started. We are in Marie City, and we are about to go to Marie Tosokan. I can't remember why we're going there, but we're gonna go there. So let's just head out, Ooh. Oh, well. You don't see Rotomu too much, actually. I mean, aside from on the bottom of the screen. Hakase, Professor! Oh, Rotomu! He's like, oh, Rotom. Zukan no naka wa igokochi ii kai? So igokochi, Zukan no naka is the inside, naka, of the, encyclopedia, the Pokedex, So Zukan no naka wa, the inside of the Pokedex is igokochi ii kai. So igokochi is comfort, right? Igokochi. So igokochi ii is is the comfort good? You could also say igokochi warui, probably, which would be is the comfort bad? That kind of thing. So, and kai is just question. Is it okay? Is it good for you? Iroto yo. So it's yeah, it's good. Yes, it's good. Ya, hajimemashite. Watashi wa Naria Okido. So, ya is just kind of oh, well. And hajimemashite, that's just what you say when you meet a person for the first time. Hajimeru is literally to begin something, right? So it's the beginning of our wonderful acquaintanceship. And then he's Watashi wa, I am Naria Okido. Region form o shirabete yoru Pokemon kenkyuka desu. So, Pokemon Kenkyu is Pokemon research, right? Kenkyu. And the ka, it's our house kanji, right? Uchi, ie. But in this case, it's that is my profession, that is my job. I am a Pokemon researcher. So, kenkyuka. Kenkyuka. And of course, so what kind of Pokemon researcher is he though? Region form o, so he's doing something with region forms, o shirabete yoru. So the oru is just a different version of iru for older people, a little bit more folksy. And shiraberu is of course to investigate, to research, to check up. So, he is a Pokemon researcher who is investigating region forms. Kimi ga Rotomu da ne. It's Tomu. It's just Tomu. Not Rotomu. I'm so sorry. Kimi ga Tomu da ne. I just realized how similar those are. I probably should have thought better about this. Anyways, Kukui-kun kara kiite oru yo. So, Kimi ga Tomu da ne. You're Tom, aren't you? Right? Kukui-kun kara. So, from Kukui, kiite oru. So, kiite oru, it's coming from kiku, which is to listen. And kiiteiru, which is a to be listening, to be hearing, that kind of thing. Of course, this is it happens over a period of time. This isn't he is currently doing it, right at this moment. It's oh yeah, he's been saying a bunch of things about you for a while now, kind of thing. Kukui-kan kara kiite oru yo. Rotomu, shima meguri no sapoto yoroshiku na. So, shima meguri no sapoto. Sapoto is, of course, just support. So, support for the island tour. Shima meguri no sapoto o. So what's he gonna do with that? Yoroshiku na. Yoroshiku na is just yoroshi is good, right? Take care kind of thing. He's make sure it's good, take care of Tom in this way. Do your best to support him, Mochiroto yo. So this is coming from mochiron. like which is like, of course, like certainly, naturally. Mochiroto yo. Oh, 1 second. Chat's not working for me. Let me just fix this. Should be working. I know last week. Oh, yep. Here we go. Friz and Angel. Hey, everybody. Angel's asking, am I going to do Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? Probably not. Just because the dialogue is mostly the same. It would be a lot of the same stuff. I'd rather go play a new game after this. Tomu orotomu o tanomimasu ze. Tanomimasu zo. Sorry. So, tanomu is, of course, like, to, like, rely on, to entrust, to request, I guess, in this case. Sorry. Wait. Yeah. So it's like, of course, this is saying request, but my point, like, the gist is, like, orotomu o tanomimasu is, like, he's, like, Tom, take care of Rotom, is kind of what he's saying, right? I request this of you. This is my request. So, you know. I guess entrust is translationally okay, but literally not really what I should have said. So, there we go. Karasu no hatsumei shounen mo umi no oya no hitori toshite. So this is something that I was having a little bit of trouble with, so I'm not 100% on this, but here we go. So, Karasu is Kalos region. Hatsume shonen. So, shonen is, of course, like boy, person kind of thing. And Hatsume is, like, discovery or invention kind of. So, Hatsume shonen mo, so I'm assuming it's like the young boy from Kalos who discovered this, or invented this as well. So, Karasu no Hatsume shounen mo, umi no oya no hitori toshite. So, the toshite is kind of like in the role of, right? So, umi no oya no hitori toshite. So, it's like hitori toshite, like, is one, hitori is just like one person, right? Umi no oya is, like, birth parent. In this case, it can also mean, like, creator. I'm not sure if it'll show up here, but umi is just like, umu is like to give birth, and oya is just parent. So yeah, umi no oya, one's true parents, but it can also mean creator. So, umi no oya no hitori toshite. So it's like, as the sole creator, as the sole, like, you know, as the sole progenitor, you could almost say. Ki ni kakete oru karana. So, ki ni kakeru is, of course, like, to be on one mind, to be worried about something. So it's like, yeah, the creator, like a single parent, you know, like a single creator, is worried. Ki ni kakete oru karana. So that's why he is requesting us, you know, no Rotom, like, Rotomu o tanomimasu. Like, he's requesting that we take care of him. Watashi wa Marie toshokan ni imasu. Nanika areba ai ni kite okure. So, watashi wa Marie toshokan ni imasu. So, watashi wa, like, ni imasu is just a super basic, great, like, just typical ni imasu. Iru is, of course, like, to be, right? Marie toshokan ni imasu is like, I'm going to be there at that place. So, ni is like the place where I'm going to be. Then he's going to be at the library. So, I'm going to be at the library, you know. Nanika areba. So, like, if there's something, nanika is something, and areba is like, if there is. So, nanika areba, if there's something, like, if something comes up, if you need something, kind of. Ai ni kitte okure. So, ai ni kuru is like, to come meet me, right? So, like, ai ni ku, to go meet, ai ni kuru, like, to come meet, you know, directionally. And then the okure is just like, it's kind of just saying, like, please do it, you know. Okureru is like, ooh, sorry. Sorry, it's not okureru, it's okuru. It's coming from okuru, which is like to send or to give, you know. But it's kind of becoming that command form in a sense, where you change that last ru to re. So, yeah. It's kind of like changing iku to ike. You know, okuru becomes okure. So, kite okure, like, make sure you come see me if you need something, you know. Toshokan ni wa, so at the library, jimen no kuroi maru, kuroi sankaku. So, jimen, so to the library, like, toshokan ni wa, so like, towards the library, you know, that whole concept. Jimen is like, ground, like our jimen taipu. No kuroi maru, so kuroi is, of course, black. And of course, maru is like circle. So a black kuroi maru, black circle. Kuroi sankaku. So sankaku, this is just patterns here. San is 3, kaku is like angle. So sankaku is going to be triangle, 3 angle, right? Sankaku. So kuroi sankaku, so black triangle. Kuroi yonkaku o jun ni tadoru to. So kuroi yonkaku. Or do they call it shikaku? I think it's shikaku. Yeah, 四角. Sorry about that. So, これ四角を順にたどると. So, 順に is like in order. So, like you have to go in the order of circle, triangle, square. So, in that order, 順にたどると. So, たどる is like, to follow that order. Like, it's kind of like to follow that order, to follow those instructions, to follow that path, in a sense, to follow the road. So, it's like if you follow it in that order, たどると, if you do that, 到着できますぞ. So, 到着 is, of course, arrival. We see that a lot in the beginning of the game. It's like, you will arrive at the library. 到着できますぞ. In the できます, it's like, you can arrive at the library, I suppose. Like, you know, you are capable of it. Is that second? I mean, Hatsume elongating the E sound. Hatsume Shonen. Sorry, David's asking a question about Hatsume Shonen. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. Is that the second? Hatsume? It's just Hatsume. Like, there's not real... Oh, the second... I see. It was a katakana romanization issue. Yeah, it's kind of Hatsume. It is elongating the A sound. It's not an E sound, so it's not Hatsume. It's Hatsume. Or, Meitan. Now I'm second guessing myself. Because every time I have to answer a question, I second guess myself. Just the way it is, I suppose. Tomu-san, say no. Oh, Tom. ごめんなさい。また迷ってしまって. So he's like, I'm sorry. また迷ってしまって. Mata's again. 迷う is like, to become lost. So 迷ってしまって is like, I regrettably became lost. ついふらふらとブティックに入ってしまい. So つい, we see ついに every once in a while, which is kind of like finally, and つい is different. Just putting that out there. It's not ついに, it's different. つい is more like it's kind of like I air quote accidentally did something, or like against my better judgment I did something, you know, like I should have known better but I didn't, so I did it. This is using like just now, but it has this kind of mistakenly sort of subtext to it. Yeah, so it's like, ooh, tsui fura fura to. So fura fura is like wandering around, right? Like kind of like fura 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 fura. Unsteady on one's feet. So it's kind of like, you know, like little, you know, wandering a little bit. Like no goal in mind. No goal in mind is a good way to say it. Like fura fura to boutique ni haitte shimai. So she entered a boutique. Boutique ni hairu. Like I entered a boutique. But haitte shimai, you know, she's going to use this a lot. It's our te shimau, which is like to do something regrettably. So it's like haitte shimai. When she's changed the shimau to shimai, it's like a shimaimasu, you know? But you don't have the mas ending. It's kind of adding a comma in the middle of your sentence. Like, I did this, and then I'm going to do something else. So, boutique ni haitte shimai. So I entered the boutique, and then, 最後の一着と言われ、つい服を買ってしまいました. So, 最後の一着. 最後 is, of course, like, final, right? We see that a lot. And 一着, it's the same chaku as our tochaku, actually. But it's in this case, it's talking about, like, wearing clothes. Like, kiru, fuku o kiru. Like to wear clothes. Ichaku is like one outfit. Chaku. First arrival. See, it's like, it's also a like pair of clothes, though. Yeah, it's the kanji means both things. So it's a 最後の一着と言われ. So this と言われ is like a という, you know, to say, but it's like it was said kind of thing, and then comma, like and then つい服を買ってしまいました. So fuku o kau is, of course, to buy clothes, right? Fuku o kau. So, tsui fuku o katte shimaimashita. That's like, and then I regrettably bought the clothes. Oh, yeah. Link is asking, have I memorized the kanji radical names? Do I think it's a good idea? Oh, man. I have not done it. It's actually not a... That's weird. I'm not sure. I don't know. I know, when I've talked with kanji with Japanese people, I don't know if this was them compensating for the fact that I don't know the radical names or not. Usually, I'd be, if you're talking about, like, kanji radicals, if they're actually, like, a smaller kanji, you'd be, like, What's a good example? I can't think of a good example right now, but you'd kind of be like, this doesn't work, but like, yeah, like tabemono no mono kind of thing, like, you know, that one, like talking about the parts of the kanji in a weird way. I can't think of a good example, so that's a really bad example, I'm sorry, but like, I always got around it like that. I'm not sure if the radical names are really good to know. That's something that'd be kind of cool to look into, though. I'm gonna write that down. Kanji radical names. Should I know? I will say I don't think you get as much out of it as just studying more kanji and reading more. So, I don't know. Anyways, 気合を入らないと着れそうにもない服ですか? So, 気合 is, of course, that's like our fighting yell, right? So, and like, if you 入れない, you know, if you're not able to, like, put it in, or, I'm sorry, it's not 入れない, because that'd be like entering. 気合を入れない. It's coming from ireru, I'm sorry. Whew, meanings. So this ireru is more like to put something in. Hairu would be like I'm going into something, like ofuro ni hairu, or like toshokan ni hairu. This is a kiai o ireru, like I'm going to put this into it, right? But irenai, so like irenai to. Usually when we see this verb naito, like irenai to, it's like if you don't do this ikenai, naranai, you cannot go. So at the end of a sentence, we see it's like kiai o irenai to. It's like I must get up my spirit and stuff like that. But we have something afterwards, so we can take it at the more literal, like kiai o irenai to. Like if I do not, if I don't get up my like fighting spirit and stuff like that, if I don't get courageous, like, you know, if I don't get courageous, kiresou ni mo nai fuku desu ka? So, kiresou ni mo nai. So, kiru is, of course, this is our chaku kanji, our ichaku and stuff like that. This is kiru in this case, though. It's like to wear clothes. So, and kiru becomes kireru, like to be able to wear, and then kiresou, like it seems like to be able to wear kind of thing. So, kiresou ni mo nai fuku is like clothes that it doesn't seem like you'll be able to wear. So she's saying like, if I don't like bring up the courage, if I don't put in my fighting yell, kiai o irenai to, if I don't do that, kiresou ni mo nai fuku desu ga. It's clothes that seems like I won't be able to wear them. So, ooh, a little tough. So she's like, oh, I'm not quite courageous enough to wear them, even though I just bought them. Lily, she's got a hard life. Wave Reddit, konnichiwa, genki desu. Demo, tenin-san kara. So, demo's like, but, or, you know, however, she's changed the subject. Tenin-san kara, so from the shopkeeper, like, or shop staff person, tenin-san. Tenin-san. From them, marie toshokan no basho o. So, basho o, like, so we're doing something with the place. What are we doing with the place? Marie toshokan no basho, the place of the Marie library. O, osowatta kara. So, o osowatta. Osowaru is, of course, like, to be taught kind of thing. So it's like, I was taught it, like, I was taught the place. They told me where the place was. And because of that, osowatta kara, ii desu yo. It was good. Like, it's okay, though, because they told me where it was. So even though I was lost, I figured out where I was going. Sugu chikaku deshita kedo. So, sugu chikaku, sugu chikai. Sugu is like immediately, chikai is close, right? So, sugu chikaku is like, it was right there, though. Deshita kedo. Like, deshita is, of course, our past tense for desu. Kedo is like, however, kind of softens it. So she's like, and it was good because they told me where it was, even though it was just right there. So, sugu chikaku deshita kedo. Yeah. Tomu hisashi no. So, hisashi is like, hisashiburi desu ne, right? But it's hisashi, it just means like, long time no see. 島巡りも順調そうだな。きっとカップも喜んでるであろう。So, 島巡りも順調. So, 順調 is like, it's like, how does it, like, good? Like, it's like, it's going good, right? Favorable. I like favorable a lot. So, 島巡りも順調そうだな. So the 順調そう, that's like, it seems to be that way, right? Like, I'm observing that it looks like you're doing good. So, 島巡りも順調そうだな. Like, looks like that's doing good. きっとカップも喜んでるであろう. So, 喜んでる is, of course, like, to be pleased. It's coming from 喜ぶ. So, 喜ぶ, 喜んでる. It's like, to be currently pleased. カップも, like, you know, I don't know which kapu, but, you know, one of them. Kapu kokeko, probably. And, like, kito is like, surely, certainly. Like, oh yeah, the kapu are definitely happy about this. And then the dearo is just coming, it's like desho, except it's coming from dearu instead, which is just, you know, a little more formal for the, this. It's a little, yeah. So, dearo, desho. De, tomu, sochira wa? So she's like, well, Tom, and sochira, like, this direction over there kind of thing. She's talking about ririe though. It's like, who is this person? Kind of like, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you can refer to people's directions. It's Japanese. Hai, watashi wa ririe to moshimasu. So, moshimasu is of course our, like, super, formal, like, iimasu, you know, so sometimes some people are like, watashi wa ririe to iimasu, like, I'm called this, but, this is just more polite. So, ririe to moshimasu. And this is honestly, it's one of those funny things. I'm always like, oh yeah, Lilia talks so politely. And it's like, she kind of talks how you'd actually expect Japanese people to talk to each other. Like, strangers, at least. 先ほどはバンバドルが驚かせてすまなかったな. So, 先ほど is like, just right now, you know, just before. You know, some time ago. Well, some time ago, it was like, right then though, you know. She's talking about that moment. Banbodoro, that's the Pokemon. Ga odorokasete sumanakatta na. So odorokasete, odorokasu is just to surprise someone, right? And when you change that su to like seru, it's like sorry. I'm so sorry. Odorokasu is to surprise, but this odorokaseru would be to be surprising someone. I'm sorry, this is odoroku, which is just to surprise, and then that's kaseru becomes to cause someone to be surprised, right? So it's like to cause you to be surprised. Sumanakatta, sumanai, that's like sumimasen, you know. I'm sorry, but sumanakatta is like past tense, like I was sorry for that, she's still sorry for it, but you know, like, my bad. That was my bad. Odorokasete sumanakatta na. So, sorry, to clarify though, because I know I said that very confusingly. This is odoroku, which is to be surprised by something. And then you change that ku to kaseru, and it's like an aseru form is kind of our to cause something to be or to allow something to be. So she's like, I made you be surprised, is what she's going for. Yeah. どうやら島巡りではないようだが、何を? So どうやら is kind of like in some way, somehow, 島巡りではない is like, that's like saying 島巡りじゃない, like you're not on an island tour, ようだが. So the yo is like, it seems to be that way, you have that kind of air. And Anise and I actually were chatting about this, and he's like, how can she tell? And it's because she doesn't have the little backpack clippy thing. So 島巡りではないようだが. So it's like, you don't seem like you're on the island tour, but 何を? Like, 何をしてるのか? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? どうやら is fun. Seems like, somehow or other. わけがありまして、遺跡を調べたりしています. So, this is so funny. Usually you see, like, わけがありません, you know, like, there is no excuse, right? But she's like, わけがあります. わけがあります, you know, わけがありまして. The must to must stay is just like adding a comma in the middle of a sentence, kind of like, I'm going to continue talking, I'm not done yet. But わけがあります, it's like, there is a reason. Like, oh, I have a reason. Don't think I'm just hanging out. That's not the case. So it's like, oh, I've got a reason, comma. 遺跡を調べたりしています. So the たりしています is like, I'm doing things like this, not exclusively this, because, you know, she's buying clothes too. But 遺跡を調べたり. So 調べる, of course, we saw earlier, is like to investigate. And isekis, of course, are, I say of course a lot, I'm sorry. Isekis are ruins. So like, I'm examining ruins and stuff like that. So 遺跡を調べたりしています. ほう、感心じゃな. So 感心 is like admirable, like impressive. Kanshin. Yeah, well done, you know, admiration. Ho kanshin jana. Of course, it's kind of like the janai, like, isn't that admirable? Wow, isn't that cool? Dewa, well then, dokoka ni ikitai toki wa. So, dokoka is like, you know, nani is what, nanika is something, right? Doko is where, dokoka is somewhere. So, dokoka ni ikitai is like to want to go somewhere, right? Dokoka ni ikitai toki wa. So at the time when you want to go somewhere, kind of like anywhere in a sense. But she's not saying anywhere, it's just in that sense. She's like, if there's a place you want to go, you know. Dokoka ni ikitai toki wa annai shite yaro. So annai is guiding, and then shite yaru is like, I will do this, right? And of course the yaro is like, let's do it kind of thing. Like, yeah, let's go. Gives a little bit of a tick to it. So annai shite yaro. Like, I'll do it, don't hesitate. She doesn't say it, but it kind of has the air of like, don't be afraid to ask. I'm just like, I'm offering right now, let's go. Warawa no bandadoro wa tokubetsu chikara jiman de na. So, warawa is, it's just like me, I kind of thing. No bandadoro wa. So, my bandadoro is tokubetsu, especially characteristically kind of thing. Chikara jiman de na. Chikara jiman. Jiman is, of course, like pride. Chikara is power. So it's like proud of its power. I think this is one of the like characteristics. If you go on the status screen, it's influenced by their IVs, I think. Like each Pokemon has a characteristic. My favorite is takes plenty of siestas, but Chikara jiman is like, you know, proud of its power. Chikara jiman, boasting of one's strength. So it's like, but Tokubetsu is like especially, particularly kind of thing. So it's like, it's a super duper proud of its strength. Dena, like, isn't that right? Futari nori de mo daijoubu. So, futari nori is like, you know, futari, two people, nori, riding. So it's like two people riding it. Even that, demo, futari nori demo, even two people riding it. Daijoubu, it's okay. Big husband. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Goodness, that thing's big. Amane is asking, hello, how do you figure out some of the kanji? To me, some of them are real easily recognizable. Other times they look so swished together that I can't tell what it is. I have that trouble too sometimes. You just get better as you like know the kanji from other sources. You get better at it. And sometimes I just have to like try writing it out a couple times and like looking on the dictionary. That's pretty uncommon. That's only in extreme situations. That's only happened a couple times with this game. But like, I will try writing it out and see what the like predictive thing gives me, or like try writing out a couple different like, I know these are radicals for kanji, and I'll like go to the dictionary and see, okay, which one makes sense in this situation. So it's a little bit of just knowing your stuff, and you know your stuff by reading more and more and more and figuring out more and more and more. So, you know, you just got to work at it. And a little bit of just like, all right, let's try everything. So that's my real answer. I think sometimes the similar ones are easy to tell apart in context. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at for reading. I'm just reading the chat right now. I'm sorry, everyone. It's like in context, that's what I'm talking about with, you know, you read more and more and more, you get familiar with it. Yeah, Link says, I think they're usually squished together in distinctive ways. That's, yeah. Anyways, dewa, well then, Marie Toshokan ni maeru to shimashou. So, of course, we've seen the maeru is like our super formal, like, to go, right? So, maeru to tosuru is, of course, our, like, to make an effort, like, to begin doing this kind of thing, right? So, Marie Toshokan ni maeru to shimashou. So she's like, all right, let's begin going to the library. And by that means like going inside, of course. Gosh, this is my favorite part of the game, because I love libraries. I go to the library all the time. Like, not even kidding. I love it. 探しているのは古い本なのです. So, this 探しているのは, sometimes this is like, it's kind of turning that whole verb into a noun. Like, the thing it's turning, 探している is like 探す, you know, to search. 探している, to be searching. So the no makes it kind of a noun, like the thing we are searching for. It kind of works like, you could say like, watashi no hon, right? Like my book. Like it kind of works like no in that case, like watashi no wa, like my thing is, it kind of works like that. It's technically different, but if that helps you think of it, like if that helps it make sense, you know, whatever. But 探しているのは like the thing we are searching for is 古い本なのです. So 古い is of course old. 本 is book. So and then the なのです nano is just kind of explanatory. It's pretty feminine. Like I think guys would probably just say more like 本なんです. But 本なのです 本なのです you know, it's an old book. バーネット博士に教わった伝説が書かれた本. So, バーネット博士に教わった伝説. So that is a 伝説, a legend that was taught to me. 教わった by Professor Burnett. バーネット博士に. So, you know, が書かれた本. So it is a, so 書かれた本. 本 is of course book. 書かれた is like, it was written. It's coming from kaku, but then it becomes the passive form, kakareru, which is like to be written, kakareta, like to have been written. So it is a book where the legend that Professor Burnett taught me was written. So, バーネット博士に教わった伝説が書かれた本。何でもあるあるの伝説のポケモンは別の世界から。So, 何でも, usually I think of it as like, 何でもないし, like, there's nothing there, you know. But at the beginning here, 何でも is a little bit different. It's more like a, as I understand it. So, it's not this one that we're seeing, everything. It's a little bit different. I think Jisho has a little more information on it, or you can probably Google it a little bit. But just contextually, this is more of like, as I understand it to be, アロラの伝説のポケモンは the legendary Pokemon of Alola 別の世界から from a different world. Betsus, of course, are like world. Betsu's different. Sekai is world. So 別の世界からやってきていたとのことです。So やってきて、やってくる is like a to come, to arrive from kind of thing. We've seen it a couple times already. You know, to come along, to come around. やってきていた. That makes it like they were doing it and now like past tense, like now they're here. やってきていたとのことです。So とのこと is kind of it's very similar to like a ということ, like in terms of meaning in this case, because it's like it's that kind of thing. But とのこと is more of a like I've been told this, I have it from a good source. Like, you know, this is what I've heard kind of thing. All right. How are we doing on time? 30 minutes. Okay. I've got some Christmas shopping to do today, so I'm not going to talk to all of the NPCs, but I have them all in the transcript. It's super good stuff, but I am going to talk to this guy because he is my life. ただで本を読める。ここで暮らしたい。So ただ is of course like for free. ただで like free, no cost. 本を読める. You can read books. Yomu to read becomes yomeru, to be able to read. Like you can read books. 本を読める. ここで in this place. 暮らしたい. 暮らす is of course like to live. 暮らしたい is to want to live, right? So ここで暮らしたい. I want to live here. 世界にある. So like 世界にある like existing in the world, like literally existing in the world. 世界にあるすべての本. All of the books. すべて is just like all of, right? So すべての本. All of the books. すべてのページ. All of the pages. すべての文字. All of the like characters, the printed characters. すべての文字. 読むまで死にたくない. So 読むまで is like until I read it. So until I read すべての文字, until I read all of the characters, until I read all of the pages, until I read all the books. 死にたくない. So 死にたい would be like to want to die, right? But 死にたくない, just like our adjectives like 暗い or like 温かい, you know, you change that last e to くない and it becomes negative. So 死にたい to want to die becomes 死にたくない to not want to die. So it's like I don't want to die until I've read it all. Thank you, man. こんにちは、なぎ。貴重な本ですので貸し出しているかわかりませんが So 貴重 is like valuable, important kind of thing, precious. So 貴重な本ですので So it's like it's a very valuable book and therefore the no day is kind of like therefore and therefore 貸し出しているかわかりませんが 貸し出す is of course like it's like to lend out. We're in a library, right? Of course, kasu is like to borrow, or kasu is like to lend, sorry. To lend, and dasu is like to go out. So it's like lending and it goes out of the library kind of thing. So kashidasu, you know, to lend. So kashidashiteru ka wakarimasen ga. So the ka at the end is like, is it this? I don't like, in the middle of a sentence you can like add a couple different possibilities, I suppose you could say. Like, this is just like, is it lent out right now? Like, kashidashiteru ka? And like, you can list a couple other ones, but she's just like, wakarimasen ga. Wakarimasen ga. So she's like, I don't know where it is. So she's like, maybe it's checked out, I don't know. Kore desho? Hirahira no nee-chan. So, you know, desho is just like, isn't it this kind of thing? Like, or kore is this. Like, this book that I'm holding right here. Not the book that you're holding. That would be sore, but this is kore. Kore desho? Like, isn't it this? Hirahira no nee-chan. So, hirahira is kind of like a fluttery, you know, because here walks Lilia and she's just like flooping around and her hair's going everywhere. She's very fluttery. So, hirahira no nee-chan. One-chan is like a one-san, older sister, but you can also just use it for like, not adult, but like older women. Not older women, like, older girls, young women, I suppose I should say, yeah. So I always think of like teenagers and like young adult. I don't know if there's an exact age range, it's just kind of feeling, right? So, you know, one-chan. Yomasete ageru. So this is, yomu is of course to read. Yomaseru would be like to cause to read or to allow to read, which is what she's using here. She's like, I'll let you read it. Yomasete ageru, like I'll let you read it and give that to you. And of course, ageru is like, I think it's very interesting because it is to give, but it's also like to lift, you know, like to go up. Sounds the same kind of thing. So it has that sort of like vagueness in there. I always think it's a very cool thing where they're kind of the same idea. Wakarimashita. So like, oh, I got it. So, the first one's like, huh? But the second one's like, like, yes, wakarimashita. I understand. Like, you'll let me read it. Everyone's just saying konnichiwa in the chat now. This one's more like a, excuse me kind of thing. Or like, Aurora no hikari. So, the light of Alola. Aurora no hikari. Dewa, yomasete itadakimasu ne. So, itadakimasu, you know, it's like, before you eat a meal, like, I'm going to receive this thing, humbly receive it, right? Itadakimasu. But she's, yomasete itadakimasu ne. Like, I've been allowed to read this and I'm going to receive it kind of thing. It's just a very polite way to be like, I'm going to begin reading now, you know? And heads up, this is the part where the script goes off the rails. They're doing a lot of stuff here that's pretending to be kind of like old style Japanese, like classical Japanese. So conjugations are a little bit different. It's not too different because it's still a kid's game. Like, they could have gone way harder if they wanted to, but it's still, some of the things are a little bit tricky. I'll try to explain some of the things I know. I might mess up a couple of the things that I don't know. So, you know, this is where, if normally you've got your skeptical goggles on, this is where you also put a skeptical magnifying glass in front of your skeptical goggles, and you really just gotta, if something sounds a little fishy, just, I'm sorry. So, nani mo nai sora. So, of course, we talked about nani mo nai is like there is nothing there, right? Nani mo nai sora, so like an empty sky, right? Tochujou to shite. So, tochujou to shite is like, and then suddenly, right? By the means of being sudden, totsujou to shite. Totsujou, of course, being like sudden, and then the to shite is just kind of like, I guess, I kind of said it by the means of this, like, you know, it's just suddenly. And then it's ana ga aki. So, ana is, of course, hole. Aki is going from, like, aku to, like, open up. So, you know, the hole opened. And this is kind of point one is one of the classical Japanese things when you're talking about past tense stuff. This, I'm not sure if it's this case here, because this could be like akimasu and then aki, like comma, but I know they'll put the ki at the end of verbs to make it a past tense thing. So it could be like a hole opened up, or it could be the hole opened and then. So I'm not exactly sure. 一匹の獣、姿を見せる. So 一匹 is like one animal. Hiki being our like animal counter. 一匹 just being one of them. So 一匹の獣. So one kemono is like beast. Beast is a good word for it. Yeah. So like one beast. Sugata o miseru. Miseru is to show, of course. So like the hole in the sky showed the form sugata of the one beast. 一匹の獣姿を見せる。太陽を暗いし獣と呼ばれ、アローラのを敬う。So 太陽暗いし is Taiyo is of sun, right? So it's Pokemon sun, right? Taiyo o kurai. That's our like taberu kanji, right? Kurai, kurau is like to eat. This kurai shi is our like past tense attributive. How to describe it? Okay, so I was saying it has the key for like past tense into the classical stuff earlier. You change it to shi if you want to stick it onto a noun. So we've got kemono, right? We're describing the beast. We're describing the kemono, and we're going to do that and we want to say this beast ate the sun. So instead of saying taio o tabeta kemono, like the beast that ate the sun, we're saying taio o kurai shi kemono, like or I should say kuratta kemono. That'd be more one-to-one. So taio o kuratta kemono, taio o kurai shi kemono, like the beast that ate the sun. To yobare. It was called that. Aurora no o uyamau. Aurora no o is like the king of Alola. Oops. Sorry. Typos. I don't know why I'm looking this up. Sometimes I just like to look things up. But uyamau is like to revere, to honor. So it's like the beast like revere, like showed respect to the king of Alola kind of thing. Taiyo kurai shi kemono. So the beast that ate the sun. Kemono hikari kagayaki moteru subete no chikara hanachi. Shima no mamorigami o shitagaeru. So kemono, the beast, hikari kagayaki. So we've seen like hikari kagayaki. That's like shining and sparkling, right? The shining and sparkling moteru subete no chikara. Subete no chikara is of course all the power. Moteru subete no chikara. So all the power that it was like holding. And it's like shining, sparkling power, right? Hikari kagayaki moteru subete no chikara. Hanachi. So that's coming from hanatsu, which is like to release, to set free. So this is what makes me think that the aki was like our kama, like aku becomes akimasu, aki like kama, it opened and then kind of thing, because this is similar. It's not hanaki, it's just hanachi. So like it released it and then shima no mamorigami o shitagaeru. So shima no mamorigami, we say that all the time. It's our island like guardian gods. O shitagaeru. So shitagaeru is kind of like to conquer, to overwhelm. It's to be accompanied here, but the to conquer is kind of the second meaning of it. So like it released that like sparkling power and like conquered the guardian gods. Taiyo kurai shi kemono. The beast that ate the sun. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Got chat. Oh no, Nagi saying I can easy English only. Daijoubu, Nagi. Daijoubu. Anyways. Aurora no ocho o. So ocho is, it's like dynasty. You know, like kind of the line of kings. I don't know why they used king and morning together, but ocho. So Aurora no ocho o, so the dynasty of Alola. Akaruku terashi. Akaruku terashi. So akaru is like bright, right? And then terasu is like to illuminate, so to brightly illuminate. So the beast that ate the sun brightly like illuminated, shown favor on the dynasty of Alola. And then also terashi, kama, shizen no megumi o motarasu. So shizen no megumi is like megumi is like blessing, to bless kind of thing. Shizen no megumi is and I am the blessings of nature. So shizen no of nature, megumi o motarasu. Motarasu is kind of like to bring forth, to bring about, to bring, you know, so it's like it shone favor on the kings of Alola and brought about to bring forth the blessings of nature. So, you know, our land was made wonderful kind of thing. Taiyo no kemono, tsuki no kemono. So, the beast of the sun, Taiyo no kemono, tsuki no kemono, the beast of the moon. Kawari, arata na inochi yobu, shima no memorigami. Mamorigami, I'm sorry. Inochi mimamoru to suru. So, kawari is kind of like instead, like in their stead, in the stead of the beast of the sun and the beast of the moon. Kawari, arata na inochi yobu. So, arata is of course like new. So, it's just a different, like atarashi is how they always teach like beginners, right? But arata is just a different form you can use. And it's, of course, instead of atarashi, which you could just say like atarashi inochi, you can say arata na inochi. So just different. Inochi is, of course, like life force, mortal life. I don't know why they used inochi right there and then the kanji down below, but it's for them to figure out, I guess. Arata na inochi yobu. So it's like, yobu is kind of like to summon, to call. So it's like, in their stead, they called out for like a new life force. Shima no mamorigami. The island gods, inochi mimamoru to suru. So, inochi mimamoru, it's like to watch over, to look over. So like the guardian gods are going to look over this new life, right? Inochi mimamoru to suru. And to suru is like, kind of like to make sure to do kind of thing. To try to do something. It's not this to suru. I'm sorry. I've done this before. It's not this one. No. Aurora no ocho. Saidan ni te nihon no fue o fuki. So saidan is like pedestal. It's like festival pedestal in terms of kanji, which I think is really cool. So saidan ni te. So this nite is one of our other classical things where the nite is de, like at this location, de, like toshokan de hon o yonda kind of thing, like I read books at the library. This is the kind of classical Japanese saidan ni te. It's like at the pedestal, nihon no fue o fuki. So fue, nihon is like two pipes, like two cylinders. No fue, and fue is like whistle, flute kind of thing. Fue o fuki, like to blow the two pipes, to blow the two flutes, comma, neiro sasage. So neiro is like it's literally like sound color. So it's like the tone, the music, you know, tone color, tone quality. Neiro sasage. Sasageru is of course like to offer, to lift up as an offering. Sasageru. And so it's like blow the flutes, comma, offer up the kind of noise, noise. Sorry. I can't speak English either, it's okay. Taiyo no kemono sorugareo ni kansha no kimochi o arawase. So Taiyo no kemono sorugareo ni. So to Solgaleo, the beast of the sun, kansha no kimochi. So our kimochi, our feelings of kansha, gratitude. So kansha no kimochi o arawasu. Arawasu is like to express, kind of arawasu. Oh, I typed awarasu, it's arawasu. So, you know, express to show reveal. So it's like, you know, blow the flutes, lift up the sound, and express our gratitude towards Solgaleo. Otou-san no hon, omoshiroi desho? So, Otou-san no hon, like this book is my dad's. Otou-san no hon, omoshiroi desho? Well, like, isn't it interesting? Otou-san te kore? So, Otou-san te, like you said, father, kore, like this. Soto furui hon desu yo ne. So, soto is, it's kind of like considerably, suitable, fair, tolerable. I'd say like, there's, if you look, there's another definition of it, which is like considerably, or like very, very. So that's the one that they're using right there. So, soto furui hon, like it is a very old book. And the desu yo ne is like, she's telling her, like, this is a very old book, you know this, right? Like, you said it's your dad, but this is a very old book. Soto furui hon desu yo ne. Otou-san. It's like, yep, dad. Acerora, kou miete, omukashi sugokatta ichizoku no musume nano. So, こう見えて. So, mieru is like to look, to look, to be able to be seen kind of thing. So, こう見えて is like to be seen like this, to look like this. Like, so, aseroda, I look like this, and, 大昔. So, 大昔 is just like, mukashi is our, like, mukashi is kind of like once upon a time in Japanese, like, mukashi. But, 大昔 is like super old, right? Big old. 大昔すごかった. So, すごいすごかった, it's our past tense for like amazing. So, it was really amazing. 一族の娘なの. So, like, how to describe this? So, musume is like daughter, right? So, she is the daughter of the one family, the Ichizoku, that was once amazing in days of old Alola kind of thing. So, 大昔すごかった一族の娘なの. So, I'm the daughter of the family, like, of the family, the Ichizoku, that was once amazing kind of thing. I bet she'd say they're still amazing, but she's also wearing, like, tatters, so who knows. 図書館に置いておかないと、ポケモンたちにボロボロにされるし. So, 図書館に置いておかないと. So, yet again, this is our, like, our naito, which, with nothing else, then you're kind of like, oh, you must do this thing. But since there's other stuff, we can just take it at the more literal. 置いておかないと. It's like, 置いておく is like, it's actually kind of the same verb twice, which is weird. But, so, oku is like to place something, right? So it's like, 図書館に置く is like to place in the library. So, 図書館に置いておく is like to place in the library ahead of time, kind of in preparation for something. So, 図書館に置いておかないと. So, like, if I did not place it in the library in preparation for something, ポケモンたちにボロボロにされるし. So this, ポケモンたちにされる, it'd be like, to be done by Pokemon. What would be done by Pokemon? Well, ボロボロにされる. Like, it would get all beat up and roughed up and stuff like that. So, she's like, if I didn't put it in the library, 置いておかないと, it would have been totally destroyed by my Pokemon. ポケモンたちにボロボロにされるし. ね. Well, she's like, well then, 他にもあらあらの伝説を教えてあげるよ. So, 他にも like other things as well. 他 is like other, right? So, 他にも other things as well. あらあらの伝説を like the legends of Alola 教えてあげるよ. Like, I'm going to teach them to you and, like, and give them to you. はい。すごく嬉しいです. Like, so Lily is just like, yes, Uresi is like happy, right? And Sugoku is just like very, very much. So he's like, that makes me really, really happy. I'm stoked. 私こちらでお話を聞いています. So, こちらで, like in this place, お話を聞いています. So this is a same thing we saw at the beginning of the episode, 聞いておる, right? But now it's 聞いている, 聞いています. It's like, I'm currently going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing this for a while. So, お話を聞いています. I'm going to listen to her stories for a while. And here, こちらで. トムさんは試練ですよね. ですね. So, like, she's not saying Tom is trials. She's like, the thing that you're going to be doing, you've got trials to go for, right? So, トムさんは試練ですね. 本で読みましたが、浦々島の電気の試練は10番道路から. So, 本で読みましたが, so it's like, in a book, 読んで読みました, I read it, but, so she's like, I just read it in a book, but I still know it, kind of thing. 浦々島の電気の試練は, so the electric trial, 電気の試練 of Ula Ula Island, 浦々島の電気の試練は10番道路から. So, from Route 10, バスに乗っていくそうですの。そうですよ。So, バスに乗って, so you ride a bus, 行くそうです. So this 行くそうです, it seems to be that way, right? So it seems that you go there by riding a bus. バスに乗, like, バスに乗っていく. Like, you get, the 乗っていく is like, you get on the bus and then go kind of thing. So, just a different way of saying it. All right. That is our stream for the day. This was a great episode, though. Thank you for going through with me. I know some of that dialogue was like, ugh, but, you got to take it and you got to learn at least a couple things from it. And then sometimes you can be like, okay, well, I know most of it. And that's kind of what I did. If you know more of it, please let me know in the comments or on Twitter, because I always love... People always post corrections. That's why I'm always saying, like, check out the comments. I'd say more often than not, someone has posted a comment on the episode that's like, hey, you messed this up. Last week with Animal Crossing, it was just something simple like, 6 minutes, 6 minutes. I said Urokupun on accident. Like, just total accident. Sometimes accidents happen, but still, like, it's good notes. So, you know, you gotta evaluate it critically, think about it. And that's how you learn the most, is thinking about it critically. So, thank you so much for coming by. As I said, check the transcript if you've got questions, or check the transcript if you still have questions after that. You know, tweets, comments, all the good stuff. Anything else? Yes, anything else is I'm playing some Animal Crossing tomorrow. We're gonna do the Christmas event. So I'm really looking forward to that. And with nothing else left to say, じゃあね